Let's start this live with a good deep breath. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hello, Puss in Boots. Hello, Pixie. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Pop Trauma. How are all you ladies today? Hope you guys are all good. Yes, that's all that keeps playing in my head. Purple People Eater. Hey, CCK. I'm really trying to calm myself before I start. Mojo, hey girl. How are you guys? I am not going to be on camera. I am a hot mess this morning. I had a wonderful weekend. I hung out with family and friends all weekend. It was so much fun. So I woke up and I hadn't looked at. I got messages yesterday, as everybody knows, about the Purple People Eater having my name, not even my YouTube name, my real name, in her mouth. Galloway, hi girl. And spreading false info. So I went live real quick and addressed it, and I thought that would be it. Because, normal people, hey Mar, normal people wouldn't be doing this on YouTube in the time of somebody grieving, especially when you say you care about this person. So I want to start this live out by saying I really feel horrible that I even have to address this subject because I don't think it's meant for YouTube. But at the same time, I'll be goddamn if Purple People Eater is going to sit on her, on her panel and do a freaking video with my name in the title yet again. Keep using my name, and I swear, girl, my name is Jenna on YouTube. Jenna. You want me to spell it for you? Jenna. Moon. Moon. That is my name. If I wanted my name to be Kelly on YouTube, it would be Kelly. You sit there and you complain and you bitch how everybody uses your name. But the difference is when you use your name, it's because you put your name up there for 90 days. I never have used my name on YouTube. I was Aries, and I switched from Aries to Jenna Moon. Hey, Serendipity. Hey, Mar. Hold on, guys. Of course, the dog has to go out right when I go live. Hold on. Hey, Sloan. So, like I said, before I really get into this, and I just want to say that I really feel bad that I have to do this clapback yet again. Because in all reality, the Purple People Eater is the one that caused through First Blood. She sat on her panel and said stuff she knew nothing about. So I did a video yesterday, because I addressed it. I wanted to fix her facts. And then, of course, instead of being an adult and not doing this to this poor woman in her time of grievance, she had to make another video because we all know in Purple People Eater's mind, she's right and we're all wrong. So she has to, her first sentence, her first story wasn't correct. So she had to do another story and spin it. Now she is the grievance police and what is proper condolences. Now we've switched to that. Okay. Because I texted this woman instead of called her, that means I didn't care. That means I was scared. I was scared to text her because of Leo's wife. Not even going to go there with that one right now. But that is not it. And then she wants to sit there and say, I don't watch you. And 2, I unsubbed you. 3, I'm blocked. And everybody on YouTube knows when you're blocked, can you see somebody's community post? Can you see it? Oh, I know that answer. Me. No, you can't. So no, I didn't see your community post about it. Hey, Truth. I actually just got on. I haven't been on, let's see, I've been on 6 minutes. So you're just in time. So I didn't see the community post. Like I said, I don't watch her. I know she tries to act like I watch her. She wants to assume I watch her because she thinks, we really give a screw what she has to say, when really I don't. I really don't. But when you keep talking about me, oh, that's right. We only talk about her. No, but you want to keep talking about me, I'm going to address you. That's the way it is. So, where was I? I don't want to get derailed. Crap. What was I saying? So anyways, I can't see her community post. So I guess this woman lost her husband on Friday, which it breaks my heart. Was I close to this woman? I was. Did I talk to her every day? No, but a lot. We did talk a lot. And yeah, I texted her. Why would I text her? Because she had just lost her husband. Most people don't want to talk on the phone after they lose somebody that close. And majority of the time, they have family and friends that live around the area come together and come and support her. So I figured the best way to do it was to text her. That way, when she was able to, she could text me back. Does that mean I was a shitty friend because I texted her? No. Does that mean I was scared because I didn't want Leo's wife to get mad at me? Please. I don't give a rat's ass what people think. I like who I like. I talk to who I want to talk to. I don't have to sit there and hide because Leo's wife might get mad. I'm not you, Laura. I'm not you. You're the one that gets mad when we, make friends in your Patreon. That's why I don't like secret chats, because everybody gets so close. And then they turn on me. Oh, I can't even. So, before you want to be the friggin', grievance police, Purple People Eater, maybe you should know what reaching out to somebody when they lose a family member is all about. Because I can name 1, 2, 3, 4 people that were in your Patreon? 4 that have lost a loved one. Did you reach out to them or did you call them? Did you call them? Did you text them? Did you sit there and tell everybody, you guys all your family members need to stop dying because it costs me too much money? Did you say that too, Laura? But you're going to dictate whether my text to somebody that is none of your business is the correct way or not? Please. I can't even believe I'm doing this live. And it's not because I give a fuck what Laura thinks, because I really don't. But at least if you're gonna speak my name like you say, speak the damn truth. Speak it. I would like to know how it was wrong that I texted her instead of called her. Because she was quite appreciative that I texted her. So I think it's her that I give a fuck about, and her that I have to answer to, not you. So you are the newest target. I think I'm off the radar for a minute. Woohoo! Yeah, right. Oh, and this is another thing. Then she sits there and says, I'm sucking up to Amanda Lynn. Now me and Amanda Lynn are friends. Why? Because, sorry, I'm far back. Give me 1 second. Damn dogs. Go, buddy. So, this is another part in her video that now, me and Amanda Lynn are such good friends because I said thank you to her. That's what I did. I'm a new creator. I'm new to doing these videos. She gave me an idea, and as a decent person, I said thank you. Because that's what normal people do. Because in all reality, did Amanda Lynn do anything to me? To me? No. You want to claim she did stuff to you, and that's well and good. She claims that you did stuff to her. That's well and good. Why does me talking to somebody, I'm done having your back. I'm done defending your stupid shit. So if I want to talk to Amanda Lynn, which I'm not, I will. If I want to say thank you because she was nice enough to give me an idea, damn right, I will. I know how to treat people decent. I know how to say thank you and please, all those things you learn when you grow up, how to be nice to people. Something you lost along the way or never had, I don't really know. Because you don't even say thank you to your Patreons when they pay you every month. But if they miss that payment or their card is declined, you're right there texting, right there. Oh, your payment didn't go through. Your payment didn't go through. But you can't say freaking hi or check on them because they've been MIA for a few days. Oh, don't even get me going. Ugh. But we all know you'll spin that too, because you spin everything. Give me 1 second. Go. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. Had to deal with my dogs. Let's see. You learned that in kindergarten? Me too. I think I learned it before kindergarten. I think my mom taught me. Please, thank you, respect. All that, stuff. But no. So I'm going to drop a link for somebody. I'm going to have a guest on panel because I think she's got some stuff to say as well. So I'm going to drop. Let's see if I do it right. And while I'm waiting for her to come in, I'm going to check on chat. I said thanks to Brian. The next thing you know, the rumors was he sent me flowers. I know! Like, just because you say please or thank you doesn't mean you have to be best friends with the person or that you like the person or she gave me some advice. I'm just starting out. I thought that I could only go live on my computer. She sat there and said, no, you can download the app on your phone, download StreamYards on your phone, and you can go live from your phone. And I was like, really? I'm so excited. Thank you so much. And now I'm best friends with her. Like, really? Hello, Leo's wife.
Hello, love.
How are you?
I'm good. All right, I'm not going to be looking at chat because I just want to say what I got to say. And then I'm getting down. Y'all know I've got stuff going on, things that are going on in the world. The last thing I'm worried about is YouTube. Okay, I haven't said a word about this person since May the 8th. I wrote it on my calendar so that way she couldn't say I'm always talking about her. Okay, so it's been 5 weeks since I spoke a word about her. I haven't been on panels. I haven't done nothing. May 8th. Okay. First of all, we'll just go ahead and go by her video. I do not care who Jenna Moon talks to. I do not care who Galway talks to. I'm not like you. I'm not like you, Laura. I'm not like you. I don't tell my friends who they can and can't talk to. Okay. That's the first thing. For you to even say something ignorant like that, it just shows who you are. I mean, obviously that's how you treat your friends, but that's not how I treat mine. And besides that, her and Letha's friendship is none of your damn business either. So I don't even know why you're discussing it. Okay. Second of all, I'm blocked from your channel. I can't see your community post, and I unsubbed you. So no, we didn't know anything about that until it was posted on Facebook yesterday.
Correct. That was the one thing that I did want to clear up too. You're right. That I had no idea that this happened to Letha. Right. I had no idea this happened to Letha.
Right.
And I am still friends with her on Facebook. And she had happened to finally get a minute and post. And as soon as the post came on and I was able to see it, I messaged her instantly. So no, I didn't hear from Laura what was going on. Go ahead. Did I lose you? She'll be back. Trust me. There she is. I hear her. Leo's wife, you there? She does block everybody. She only block. Well,
can you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay,
can. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Y'all know my internet's wonky.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm not sub to you. I don't care about what your lives are about. The only time I hear anything is when somebody says something, okay? I don't pay attention to you. I left and I'm done. All right. So another thing I wanted to mention that I have um gotten wind of is Laura says she doesn't lie, but she can change her mind. Okay. That's one thing she says. She can change her mind. She does rant and forgets about what she says. So, really, guys, she doesn't lie. Those are her two excuses. She rants and forgets about what she says, or she changes her mind. Now, if that's the case, Laura, then we are allowed to change our minds about people on the quote unquote other side. I don't know why anybody, including you, is worried about who and where we go. Why? Because we show up in somebody's chat, we're best friends with them? No, no. I'm not in anybody's Discord. I'm not in anybody's, well, I am in a Patreon, Mommy Ramblings, but, nobody in this community per se. And I don't think it's any of your business. If we're not in their chat slamming you, then why are you worried about it? And if you don't watch them, how do you know we're in there? Oh, I know. Because people in your Patreon are taking screenshots and showing everybody where we are.
Correct. And so that's the one thing is that she says she doesn't watch people, but even though she doesn't watch people, she has her Patreons watch people. So she still knows what's going on at all times.
Right. And I watched Sarah's video yesterday and Serendipity. And she tells the truth.
Sarah always brings the truth.
Why do you think, we're all liars and she's not? We all get together and have the same story, but we're the liars. Okay.
Amen, Pixie.
I could care less what's going on in her Patreon, her Discord, whatever. I don't care. I don't care anything about her nor her people that follow her. That's her business. But I'm asking one more time. Do not put my name in your mouth. I'm done. I haven't mentioned you. I haven't nothing about you.
And Leo's wife is not our leader. Like, I cannot even believe you sat there and said that the reason why I didn't reach out to this person on Friday wasn't because maybe I didn't know, but or that I didn't call her, I texted her, is because I didn't want to get Leo's wife mad at me.
Right.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard about in my whole entire life. That is absolutely ridiculous. I am not 12 years old. I don't have to sit there and bite my nails or worry if Leo's wife is going to be mad at me or not.
And I also texted Lisa. Not that it's any of her business, but I also texted Lisa. Just because we leave her group doesn't mean that we lose feelings for the people that are in there that we were friends with.
Absolutely. Totally agree with that. Now, we still care about them.
Right. We may have a falling out with those people over certain things, but when somebody's spouse dies or something happens in their family, I'm not going to not reach out and tell them I'm sorry and I'm praying for them because of some YouTube spat. That's ridiculous. And Laura, you may play like that, but I don't. And neither does Jenna, and neither does Galway, and neither does Tracy. And I can go on and on and on. We're not like you.
Right.
We're not like you. So stop going back and forth. This is ridiculous. And to even think that just because Jenna went live on Saturday and said some stuff going back on what you said, then you're going to throw the death of a man in her face because of the way she reached out to a person. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. It is.
but I don't expect any less. Um,
No, me either. And that it is disgusting that she's going, use her friend's husband's death as a way to come at me. Now,
right.
this is the person that people support and love and cherish, and all this and that. The Purple People Eater is the best person on YouTube. She brings the best content, all that crap. But she's going to sit there and use her friend's husband's passing as a way to get at me.
Exactly. It's not, this isn't a joke. Hold on. This isn't a joke. It's real life. Just like all of us are going through real life stuff. I'm going through real life stuff. And I don't, she's not even a little part of my brain.
Yes, she does, CCK. Yes, she does.
So, I mean, do your true crime. Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Just talk about somebody else. You don't need to talk about us. I mean, I haven't gone live about you. I haven't talked about you. I haven't done anything. And I'm not the leader of the pack. And if you had paid attention to when your Patreons leave, Jenna was the first one to leave. Laura.
Yes,
Jenna.
I was.
Not me. Not Galway. Jenna was.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like, in all my lives that I've done, do I like addressing Laura? I don't. Not because I'm scared. Because her thoughts and her opinions don't really matter to me. But every live that I've done where I've mentioned her, it's because she mentioned me first. She called me out. And if you think that I'm going to sit here and be quiet and let you run all over YouTube, spinning your narrative, and me not say anything, then you never really knew me to begin with. In truth, yeah, Leo's wife and the truth are leaders, I guess.
And I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Exactly. It is. There is, a lot of good people in Laura's Patreon. And I'm not about to say anything about them because there are wonderful people. The only person I address is you, Laura. I don't address anything else but you and what you have done in those chats. Maybe you shouldn't have done those things in the chats if you didn't want them out there, or if you think it's such bullshit that we bring it up.
Exactly. And I haven't even brought up personal chats. I haven't even brought up anything. I just want her to leave my name out of her mouth. I want her to quit telling lies about me, acting like I'm some big mean bitch who's telling my friends what to do. That's ridiculous. I mean, I've never, Winston. I have never told anybody who and when they could talk. I mean, there's some of us who go to other people's chats and are actually friends outside of YouTube with people that I really don't care for. But I don't say, oh, I can't be your friend if you talk to so-and-so. That is the most ignorant thing I've ever heard.
Because all of us know when people have passed in her Patreon, family members of her Patreons have passed, Laura is the first to not reach out, to not even care, to try to get refunds on people's flowers.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? Let me send you flowers and, I don't like them, so let's try to get a refund for it. And then use it against them. Oh, I bought you this, and we bought you that. We did this for you. We did that for you.
Yeah, and there's no, I mean, and there's no reason for that. If you do
Did they
something
ask for that stuff? No, you did it because you supposedly cared.
right,
Right. You
right,
supposedly cared.
yeah.
Obviously you didn't. Because as soon as you do it and they leave, you have to throw it in their face that you did all this stuff for them. It shouldn't
I mean,
matter
I've
what you
given
did for them
people
if you
stuff,
cared.
right, right. I've given people things on YouTube. I can name 3 or 4 people that I've given stuff to just because I wanted to. Well, okay, 2 of those people I'm not even friends with anymore. But I don't sit there and throw it in their face. Oh, I got you this and I got you that. And I can't believe you did this to me. I don't do that. If I
Exactly.
give you something, I give it to you because I want to. And I'm not going to throw it in your face. That's ridiculous. You can't act like you give a shit about somebody and then turn around when they leave or when you're mad at them and then throw it in their face.
Yeah.
Do it out of the kindness of your heart, and that's it.
And we all know that's classic purple people eater right there.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. When she
Yeah.
does something for somebody and she uses it as, instead of just because I care and because I appreciate you and stuff. No, she uses it as a weapon. She uses it as a way to sit on her panel and be able to explain to all her subs and her Patreons why she's such a good person. A good person wouldn't mention it to begin with because it shouldn't matter because you cared about that person.
Right. That's exactly right. And there was something else. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's gonna kick me off. Somebody sent me a text on something to say and I've already forgot.
Ah,
Crap.
Sarah, that's so funny that she threatened you to expose the private messages between you and her. Everybody on here knows Serendipity speaks her truth all the time. She has nothing to hide. She owns her shit. So I think it's hilarious that you're going to sit there and hold private messages over Serendipity's head when we all know Serendipity does not have a problem firing up her live or making a video to speak her truth. So I'm sure Serendipity isn't scared of your threats, just like none of us are. Not one
No,
of
and I don't have her phone number. I never had her phone number. I never texted her. I never called her. So unless she has something from a private chat that I might have said, fine. All I did was shit talk. I didn't look people up. I didn't oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay, that person just reminded me. Oh, and Laura, if Jenna did say something about me in Galway in private chats before she got to know us, we don't care. We don't care, Laura. You know, I mean,
when she does that.
come on.
It's so funny. Oh, they talk shit like she tried to say, oh, you guys never liked truth. You guys always talk shit about the truth, blah, blah, blah. We address that. That's what grown people do.
Yeah, I mean, me and the Truth had issues. There's no secret. Everybody in Patreon knew me and Truth had issues. But you know what? There's 2 words. I'm sorry. And it goes a long way when you're an adult. And we both apologized and we got past it. It's not that big a deal. I mean, so if you want to release private chats and stuff I said, go ahead.
And this is
I learned it.
right. And this is the other thing. This is a prime example right here. Laura sits there and says it's all us, but here's Mommy of Three's message. She has been reaching out to me of all people, wanting info again, I guess. Now, check this out. We all know that Mommy of Three left maybe almost a year ago, maybe a little shy of a year. Laura has dragged her and dragged her and dragged her and dragged her, talked crap about her, don't like her, everything she can, whatever, go fuck herself, as her famous words are, blah, blah, blah. And now here she is messaging this woman to find out, in Laura's words, I messaged Mommy of Three because Mommy of Three gave me heads up about Kim way back when, and I wanted to know what she meant by that. You have talked crap about this woman in any which way you can, and now you're going to reach out to her and think she's just going to help you out. But Laura's not shady. Laura's not grimy. Laura doesn't do these things. There's a prime example, and it's not Mommy of Three just saying it. Purple People Eater said it on her live that she specifically reached out to Mommy of Three for info. But nobody all her subs still think that she doesn't do this shady shit.
Right. And the thing is, and then, another thing, one more thing.
Hey,
if you want people to talk to you, how you put it, come on my panel, unblock us, Laura, unblock us.
Yeah, that was funny that night that she sat there and did a live, and she was sitting there going, I'm waiting for all these bitches to come address me on panel. Panel up, bitches. I dropped the link and look, nobody's touching it. We're blocked, Laura. How can we push up a freaking link to come on your panel when we're blocked? You should have unblocked, but that's her manipulation. That makes her look like, she was right and we were wrong, and here she is calling us out, and we're nowhere to be found. We're nowhere to be found because
Right.
1, we don't care. 2, we unsubbed you. And 3, you have us blocked.
And not only that, now she's also blocked us.
Girl.
Now she's also blocked us in chats. So when we're like in Science Girls the other night, we couldn't say nothing because she couldn't see us.
Exactly.
Laura, if you're so bad and we're so scared of you, unblock us. Please unblock us. You don't give us a chance to defend ourselves or to say anything back to you. I mean, that's chicken shit 101. Unblock us so we can defend ourselves.
Right.
And stop saying that we talk about you behind your back. Nobody's talking about you.
No.
You want us to talk about you. So then that way, tonight, guess what? You've got content, sweetheart. Go ahead. Go live about us. But I'm done with you. I'm done. This is for real the last time I'm speaking to you.
Everybody's blocked, Mommy of Three Girls. Everybody's blocked.
Yeah.
And it's the way she manipulates everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if I know some people who have their haters unblocked. You know what I mean? So at least you can get a hit in. At least you can say your piece.
Right.
But you can't do that with Laura. She wants to stand up there and just run those chops. Run them. And then when you have to fire up a live to go back at her because she has you blocked, then she says you're talking about her.
Right. We can't keep her name out of our mouths, she's the only content we have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And if people don't see this, they're crazy. Unblock all of us. Have a live, Laura, where everybody's unblocked.
Yep.
Oh, but no, because then the trolls will come in, right? I loved it when she used to say, Amanda Lynn, come on over here. Or so-and-so, come on over here. Knowing they were blocked. And that's when I was a Patreon.
Right.
That's when they come over there. And then when they come in there under another name, you're like, oh, you can't use your real name. Why don't you come in here with your real name? They can't, Laura. You got them blocked. So unblock them. Clear your unblock list except for troll names. Clear it.
Yep.
And then let me know or let somebody know that you've unblocked everybody, and I'll be glad to come in there and go on your panel. I'm not afraid.
Either am I. I don't think any of us ex Patreons are afraid, but that's what she does. She sits there and says, we run on this panel and that panel and talk crap about her because we can't go on your panel. And then if we do get on your panel and we start speaking a little bit of truth, what does Laura do? She throws you off the panel and blocks you anyways. So what's the point? Because
Or
God,
yells over you.
we show her subs the true Laura.
Right. And, or she yells over you. I mean, I can have a conversation with anybody. And I haven't called her name since I've been up here or anything else. But, you can't sit there and call people names and yell and scream.
Sorry, names at that. You can't even have an adult conversation with somebody in a disagreement.
No.
We can sit there and talk to you and, debate back and forth, speak our truth, you speak your supposed truth and all that. But then you end up screaming, swearing, calling each other names. Yeah, like, how old are you?
Right. I mean, I don't need to call her a name to get my point across. All I say is just quit talking about me. Quit saying that I made people leave. Quit saying that one of my friends doesn't reach out to another friend because they're scared to make me mad or whatever the case may be. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I mean, I really couldn't even believe it came out of her mouth.
Yeah. Because I never would have done the panels that I have done if she would have just kept my name out of her mouth. And we can go tat for tat, date to date, and I can prove she started it. She's the one that threw my name in her mouth, the one that threw Leo's name in her mouth, Serendipity's name, Tracy's, the Truth's name, Tawanda's name. It starts with Purple People Eater every time.
Right. And I don't care. I mean, I don't want to keep doing this. I just want, let me go. Let me just do my thing. If I'm on a panel smashing her, sure, she can come back at me. But if I'm not, leave me alone and quit making up stuff about me. I mean, I know most people don't care what she says, but it's the whole point of the matter that, you're making false accusations about my friendship with somebody else. That is insane. I mean, just insane.
Right. Absolutely. It is insane. Hey, Turquoise. She does have her Patreons do her damage control. And then when they don't, why weren't you in that chat defending me? Where were you? Get up on panel. Come defend me. And when you don't, she gives you the quiet treatment for a week. And, it acts like you don't even exist because she's mad at you because you didn't do exactly what she wanted you to do. She wanted you to come in and defend her, and you guys were nowhere to be found, and she got eaten alive. But I thought you could handle your own shit, Laura, all by yourself. I thought you sit there and I sit here all alone and I defend you have your Patreons running around with their head cut off. And when they don't do it, you sit there and treat them like they got their kids and they're grounded and put in a corner.
Right. And it's, it's just sad. It's really sad that, she just can't, do her own thing. I mean, you do your crime, and I know crime takes a lot of time to do. I get it, but just stop. Just go on and talk about something else. Talking about a current event, whatever, or just chit chat. Why does somebody's name always have to be brought up?
Serendipity, you crack me up. She says does a live last night and says no one would take a link. Haha, most of us was in bed, tard. Yeah, we're in bed or we're blocked or we don't care. you know? But like I said, unblock us all. Unblock us all. Let us all come on the panel. You can pick a couple of your Patreons that were actually around when we were, that actually can talk
Yeah.
about stuff, because she's got some of them on there that are, fighting the good fight for Laura like all of us used to do. And they weren't even around. They only know what Laura has told them.
Exactly. I mean, if you're going to be fair, if me and Jenna got on panel with Laura, have Red Dragon and Southern Grace on panel too.
Right.
The two people that were in Patreon when we were in Patreon. And actually, to be totally fair, you would have to put two people up there that were in private chats also.
Correct.
Not just regular Patreons, because they're not in all the private chats. So they don't know everything.
I agree. You want to do a debate? You want to hash it all out? You want to put this all to bed? Unblock us. Put your secret chat Patreons on panel. We'll come on panel and we'll hash it out, because everybody knows the truth. There's Patreons that are still Patreons for you, people that were in the secret chats, and we all know, we all agree. We all agree on some of the shit you did, Laura. You make it out like it's just us that didn't agree with you or talk crap about you. Just because they chose to stay doesn't mean they agreed with half the shit you did.
Right. And I mean, did Laura personally do anything to me when I was a Patreon? No. No, she didn't. She was never mean to me. She never, other than the typical Laura, yelling, screaming stuff. But as far as doing something to me, no, Laura's never done a thing to me.
Laura has for me. I've told her.
You were there longer.
I've told her stuff in confidence, and she sits on a panel and throws me right under the bus without batting an eyelash.
Yeah.
Did I ever throw her under the bus when I was a Patreon? Not once.
No.
Even when I didn't think she was right, I just stayed quiet. I didn't have an opinion because, it was easier that way.
But,
so I agree with everything she said about Mommy at 3 or Amanda Lynn or, all those old girls? And absolutely not. But I stayed quiet. You didn't see me in chats talking shit, because I didn't totally agree with Laura.
Right. And I mean, the only thing I have a problem with is like now, her making accusations against me that aren't true. There's a lot of things that aren't true that she doesn't have proof of, but yet she talks about it. I mean, you talk about proof. If you have something on me, show it. I want to see it, because it hasn't been done. And I don't care. I mean, show me proof that Jenna's scared of me. Show me proof that they all left because of me. Show me proof. That's what I want. I want proof. If not,
if we remember correctly, wasn't it a couple of weeks ago that she sat on her panel and said she's done? She's letting the secret chats out. Now, mind you, she said this 5 times.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting. Yeah,
5 times. She said it might take her a little while, but that's it. That way they don't have nothing against me. That's it. I'll record it and I'm throwing it out there.
She's real busy. Jenna. She's real busy.
Because she don't want to, because she knows what's going to come of it. People are going to see that we're not lying. We're not telling stories. And she don't want her subs to really see the real Laura.
Yeah, and I mean, we're all guilty of shit talking, and that we are. But as far as stuff that's dirty or shady or anything like that, I know for a fact I wasn't part of. So, did I see her doxing people in my private chats? No. Did I see people's pictures in my private chat, like they're real pictures of themselves? No, I did not. And I'll never lie about it. I'm not going to go on a panel and say, yep, I saw I don't
Troll.
know.
You saw
Yeah,
the troll accounts and stuff, like when she would
right,
troll. You
right,
saw like, her because she doesn't troll anybody, you know.
right,
And if she trolls people, it's just out of fun, and it's not to be mean. When
right,
we know that ain't true either.
right. And the thing with Sarah, with her, about her child and about her wedding ring, I actually saw that on Sarah's community post, and that's when I got real upset because I don't play that game. I don't play making fun of people and stuff like that. I don't do that. Um, I don't care if her wedding ring came out of a Cracker Jack box.
Her wedding ring is beautiful.
Yes, and who cares? Even if it's the ugliest ring I've ever seen, I would never say anything because my first wedding set wasn't anything to write home about either. But you know what? It was mine, and the man I love gave it to me. I don't care where he got it from.
Yep, that's exactly what I said on my live a while ago. It doesn't matter if he bought it from, like you said, a Cracker Jack box. It doesn't matter.
Right.
He bought it. He picked it out.
Yep.
He picked it out with love and care, and that's all that matters.
Right.
And well, we all got wedding rings on. Where's yours, Laura? Where's your wedding ring?
Exactly. And I mean, I just feel like making fun of people, making fun of where they work, like Randy. She makes fun of Randy flipping burgers. How does she not know that Randy's not the owner of the restaurant she works at?
Exactly.
We don't know. Randy could be the general manager of Wendy's. She could be racking in $100,000 a year. We don't know what Randy does. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, she might work the drive-thru, but guess what? When I worked at a restaurant, the general manager also worked the drive-thru if he needed to. You don't know what these people do just because they work at Wendy's or Walmart or Flash Foods gas station or the 7-Eleven. They could be the owners of that gas station. You have no idea. And I mean, to make fun of somebody's occupation, and she's made fun of mine, but there she is selling it, isn't she?
Yep.
So
her occupation isn't, much to talk about. She sits on a computer and talks to people and sells people stuff. So how are you any better than the person working at Walmart or, Wendy's or whatever? And
right.
Kiki, who the hell cares if Kiki has a husband or doesn't have a husband, has a kid or doesn't have a kid?
Yeah.
What business is it of yours?
And I'm so tired of hearing that. I don't get the point of that either. I mean, I don't care. So what? Okay, so she comes on Facebook and says she has a husband and a kid. If she's lying, she's lying. Who cares?
Exactly. She ain't getting anything from it. It's not like she's doing fundraisers or getting paid for super chats, to show that she's got a husband and a kid. So what?
It's stupid.
It's not her business.
Yeah. I mean, because like I said in a community post before, I think it was Makeup Mobsters, they were talking about it. And I'm like, a lot of police wives, they don't put their kids or their husbands out there for protection, so who cares if she doesn't put pictures of her daughter on her community post or her husband? That doesn't mean she doesn't have one. Exactly. I mean, I've never seen Diane.
I'm not even a police wife, and I don't put my kids or my family on YouTube or on my Facebook or anything like that.
I mean, I've never seen Diane's significant other. I've never seen Randy's husband. I've never seen I've never seen
Diane's husband.
Diane Makeup Mobster's husband. I've never seen a lot of people's husbands. So does that mean they're not married or not in a relationship? I mean, it's stupid. I don't care. I don't care.
Because that's exactly what we could say. Like, okay, so Kiki doesn't show her husband. So does that mean that Makeup Mobsters or Diane's or anybody else that has husbands that never showed them, does that mean they don't have husbands either? Like Kiki just said, we chose to keep it private. Most people on YouTube keep their home life private.
Right.
These YouTube streets are crazy.
And you know what cracks me up? I just thought about this. When Ems first came on on YouTube, she always said she had to protect her husband, and he wasn't going to be seen because of his occupation. So is Ems married? Makeup
Right.
Monster was best friends with her.
Right.
So, I mean, did she question Ems? I just think it's crazy. Why do you want people's real lives? It's not that important. If
It's
you
not-
like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. I mean, just because I don't put my two kids on a live, or they're not in here talking to me while I'm on a live, doesn't mean I don't have two kids. I mean, it's stupid. I don't get it.
She don't question those people because those people are her friends. She'll just question the people that don't like her, and that just shows how childish she is, because it's all ridiculous. It's all ridiculous.
And it's the same thing with Kim now. All this stuff with Kim coming out. I'm not a friend of Kim's. I've never talked to her in my life. Did she scam people mentally? Maybe. But I mean, what all that stuff should have been kept private. It should have never came out. I mean, I don't care whether Kim's married or has a significant other. I don't care. No, people normally don't care about stuff like that. And I think the friendship thing should have been kept private.
Just like me, messaging, Letha, because her husband just passed. I didn't want to go on YouTube and be like, hey guys, just letting you know. I texted Letha to let her know. Nobody would have known this. Nobody would have known whether I texted Letha or didn't text Letha. Nobody would have known if Laura didn't have to bring it to the YouTube streets. But she has to bring everybody's private business to the YouTube streets every time. Why can't you just content and talk about stuff that is YouTube relevant? Because people's personal life is not YouTube relevant. But that's all you want to talk about is people's personal lives.
I mean, just because she puts her personal life out there don't mean everybody wants to. I mean, just like MFW, her whole channel is based on her life. So she does go about her life, and that's her business.
And look at what's happened to them for doing it.
Yeah.
So why would we want to do that? Why would we want to risk our family when we have seen people that do go public about their families and their home life and stuff? And look at what happened to each and every one of them.
Yeah. Has CPS ever been called on Kiki? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. Has CPS ever been called on, Amanda Lynn from YouTube or Marianne? No, because they keep their kids private. When their kids come in the room, they mute. I mean, people don't want all their info out there. They don't want the state they live in, or, what type of house they have, or whether they live in an apartment, in a cardboard box. It doesn't matter. They're not on here to release everything about themselves. They're on here for entertainment. Most people are on here for
entertainment. Exactly. Most people are.
But that's all I had to say, really. Just please, I just want her to stop talking about me and just quit throwing stuff out there, accusations that aren't true. I mean, unless you have proof, then please be quiet and don't worry about what we're doing anymore. If we're not talking about you, don't talk about us. That's point blank. That's the end of it. Quit bringing us up. We left. We're done. You have your 100 Patreons or whatever you've got. Talk to them. Just leave us out of it.
The serendipity that is, she was yelling at Jenna for not respecting the deceased, yet she tells someone on Twitter the wrong person committed suicide. How disgusting is that? How disgusting is that?
Yep, she has no couth.
She has room to talk to me because I texted this person instead of calling her. I'm sorry. I didn't feel like she probably felt like talking. I'm sure she couldn't even be able to speak. She just lost her husband.
And
So
from what we understand, her whole family was at her house, all of her kids, her mom. I mean,
I'm
her
sure they
grandkids,
were.
her
That's how
grandkids.
it works, right? Mostly when somebody passes, the whole family comes. So I'm sure she had a house full. Most people do. So I
Yeah,
texted her so she could text me back when the time was right for her. And what we talked about has nobody's business. Nobody's business. Not Laura's, not YouTube, not Leo's wife.
yeah, it's none of my
Nobody's
business.
business what I talked to her.
Hey, when I found out you texted
Exactly.
her, did I say, what did you say, Jenna? Send me a copy of those text messages. I want to see everything you said to Letha.
Yeah, and you ignored me for 3 days because of it, because you were so mad. Like, please. I couldn't believe she sat there and said, the reason I didn't get a hold of this woman is because I was worried that Leo's wife would be mad at me.
I mean, that is so. I mean, even if you reached out to her, if her husband didn't pass, I don't care.
Exactly.
I mean, that's so stupid.
Exactly. And it's not like I pick up the phone and call Leo's wife and say, hey, I talked to this person today, and I talked to this person today, and I talked to that person today. Is that okay? Is that okay that I talked to all of them?
You're not mad, are you? You're not
Right.
mad.
Right.
Jesus. It's
So,
crazy. Yeah, I mean,
do I hope that she leaves our name out of her mouth? I do. But, I mean, the pattern here, I doubt it's ever going to happen. Because, I mean, she's still talking about the Patreons that left a year ago.
true. And I mean, and whatever you do, don't tell anybody thank you if Laura doesn't like them. Because that's just.
Yes, I said thank you to Amanda Lynn, and now I got Mommy of Three in my chat. Oh my God, the whole world's going to come to an end now. Now we're all friends again. We're all buddy talking.
We're all in a big Discord. We're all in an ex Patreon Discord.
Yeah,
and all of us are in there, and we're all comparing stories, so we all tell the same one. And the title of it is "We Left Laura."
Mojo. Exactly. No, it means that I'm an adult and I can coexist with people. Like Laura said, why can't we just coexist?
Oh, she can only do that. We can't.
Right.
We can't. Right. Just like all the creators should coexist. Her and Molly can talk behind the scenes. Her and Science Girl can talk behind the scenes. All that. But when subs do it, we're wrong. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is it's ridiculous. It really is.
And she's reaching out to all these people she talked shit about. She reached out to Mommy of Three. Mommy of Three is not giving her the time of day. I also heard that she was trying to reach out to Potty Mouth too.
I heard that too.
About people. These people drag them through the mud. And now you expect, because there's new Patreons that left, now they're the decent ones and we're the trash. How are people not seeing the bigger picture here? I don't understand how people don't see the bigger picture.
Same reason why we didn't, babe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the truth. We have all been there, and it's fine. People are going to leave when they want to leave. They're going to see what they want to see when they want to see it. And, is she ever going to have an empire? No, because she can't quit talking about people. Stephanie Harlow has an empire.
Yes.
Other creators who have 100,000 plus subs, they have an empire, because you know what? They don't talk about people. They do their true crime or their gaming or whatever, or their makeup, and that's all they do. They don't do this kind of stuff. And that's what she's going to have to change. And we all know that, but it's just not going to happen. It's not. She makes more money on drama, and that's the way it's going to be. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I don't care what she does over there. I just don't want her talking about me. That's all.
Right. And that's exactly what everybody wanted. That's what the expatriates wanted. That's what the new Patreons want. And I know everybody sits there and says, oh, you guys talk about her just as much. But if you really go back and you actually watch her lives compared to everybody else's lives, we are only addressing it because of she does not stop. And we know damn well, clock it, 5 o'clock tonight, 6 o'clock tonight, she's going to do a live. We're stupid. We're this. We're bringing the truth. And she's going to drag us for an hour.
Yeah, but she don't do lives about us.
She doesn't do lives about us. No.
She don't. What she says is, this is what she used to say when we were there too. Name one live where I drug a person my whole life. No, Laura, you don't. You drag 10 people in one live. So it doesn't make it any better. Your one live might not just be about me or about Jenna or about Tracy, but you stick us all in there so you can say that.
Right, because her 5-minute video that I'm pertaining to that I had to go live today about, she had 3 of us in her live. In that 5 minutes, she had to drag all 3 of us.
Right. Exactly. You, Randy, and RDA, right?
Yes. She had to drag all 3 of us in her 5-minute video.
Oh, and me. And me. And I didn't even do anything.
You were thrown in there.
Yeah. And it's like, but I just listened to the part where she talked about us.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she said about Randy or anybody else.
I don't either, because I can't take that long of her. I can't.
No, me either.
So I listened to the part I needed to listen to because she had to tag my name in her title.
Right.
And you sit there and you run around and yell at everybody for saying Laura or Keck. Don't use my name. But here you are using my real name.
Yep, exactly. But that's okay. Just like she uses Marianne's real name and other people too.
Mm-hmm.
It's sick. I mean, it's like what's good for the goose is not good for the gander when it comes to Laura. So, I mean, but it's going to be okay. I mean, we're just going to have to keep.
I mean, because we're not the last to leave.
No.
There's going to be another group that's going to leave, and they're going to say the same exact thing that we're saying. They don't see it yet, but they will. They will see it. And some see it, but they take breaks and they pull away for a little while, and then they come back and push through for a little longer. But eventually there's going to be a whole new group that leaves, and it's going to be a whole new group that has the same damn story as us.
And they're going to be liars too. When right now they're getting all her screenshots. They're watching everybody's lives. They're video recording. They're doing all this. So in case somebody deletes something, she wants to have it. Hey, I know somebody has that video. Go pull it up. Whatever, and they're gonna leave, and then it's just gonna be the same thing over and over. And it's the people that go the hardest. The people that go the hardest for are the ones that usually say something when they leave.
Yep. Guys, there's 72 people watching my live. So all our Patreons are watching, screenshot in the house, record in the house. So when she takes her break or she gets off work, she can do a Patreon phone call to find out what we're talking about so she can go live.
Yep. It's like a broken record. It's like a broken record. She's she's getting it all right now. They're putting it in the secret chats. They're putting it in sending her emails. It's a broken record. No, it won't be in Discord, people. So don't even try to get in her Discord. Nothing goes in her Discord. So when you break into her Discord, you're not going to see shit. You're wasting your time because nothing's in there. Nothing.
Yeah, she's gotten more clever, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's nothing in her Discord.
Definitely gotten more clever.
All you're going to see in her Discord is her Patreons talking. You ain't going to see her talking. I
No,
promise you that.
exactly, because for the next group to leave, she don't want them to be able to have screenshots to show. Like I said, she's gotten clever. You know,
oh yeah, she's not stupid.
What she's doing.
Yeah, she's not a stupid woman.
Just like now she doesn't put it in chat. She does phone calls.
Yeah,
you know, because then there's no proof that they can screenshot and save for when they decide to leave to use against her.
Mm-hmm.
She does phone calls now and tells it all. And then you guys look like the shady people because she'll sit on a phone call and say, I want this info and I want that info and I want you to do this and I want you to do that. And then they all scatter like little ants and go do her dirty work and then bring it back to the chat and screenshot it in the chat. And then when they leave, she gets to use those screenshots and be like, I didn't do it, they did it.
Or she was just kidding.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that one. It was just a joke. Just like having Blonde Bay, you know, having one of her Patreons be Blonde Bay and try to get into other people's Discord for dirt. But she said she was just joking. She was just joking.
Yep.
Oh, sure, you were joking.
Yep.
Exactly. You know, she can spin it any way she wants to spin it, but we all know the truth, and eventually other people will see the truth, and some people won't. And that's okay. Some people will never see the light, and some people will never see, you know, Laura for who Laura really is. And that's okay. Everybody has the right to their opinion. But you want it to stop, Laura. You want us to stop having your name in your mouth. You want to stop having people going live about you. Then leave our name out of your mouth. And we wouldn't be doing this. I would have been live about the weather today or about food or about, you know, a crime. But no, I have to sit here and take your lies and put the truth in there.
Yep. It's way more important things going on in the world than worrying about, you know, how you respond to somebody's tragedy, how you responded to somebody's, you know, hardship, you know, that they're going through right now. They're trying, you know, it's not a joke. And she just plays it like it's comedy. Come on, Laura. Be a little bit more sympathetic to your Patreon. You know, that's what it amounts to me.
Exactly. Ash, you're literally teaching people should be able to go wherever they want. Well, Corey, I have to say, I see Ash going everywhere. Ash goes everywhere. So I would think that she probably means that everybody should be able to go wherever they want because Ash goes everywhere.
Oh, but Ash is blocked in Laura's.
Exactly. Of course, Ash is blocked in Laura's. But Ash has been around a long time, and Ash goes everywhere. So how would Ash be able to tell people not to go somewhere when Ash goes everywhere she wants anyways? That makes no sense.
And who says Ash tells anybody where to go? I've never seen her tell anybody where to go.
Ever. Not that I know Ash personally, I don't. I only know her through, you know, watching her in live chats or whatever, or in comments. I mean, I don't know her personally, but and so don't you. So how, Corey, right, you go everywhere too. So how Ash isn't nice to Laura? Laura's not nice to Ash. Is there any proof that Ash looked up Laura? Has shown where Ash looked up Laura's personal life. But can we say Laura's looked up Ash's personal life? Yes, we can. So how is Ash worse than Laura?
And why is Ash even brought up over here?
Because she's in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I go over and look at chat, it'll knock me off.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Here.
Corey, are you in Laura's Patreon? Is she in Laura's Patreon?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure if she's in Laura's Patreon or not.
I mean, she sure fights for her. Why don't she pay her some money?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Ash is not in Laura's Patreon. I don't even think Ash has ever been in Laura's Patreon.
So, Corey, if you're saying Ash started it, why don't you? I know you have a channel. Why don't you show where Ash started it with Laura?
Please.
Because, I mean, I was around back then. And I can say, did Ash talk crap? Yeah. But so did Laura. And I think, if I remember correctly, Laura started it because she didn't like Ash's opinion.
But my thing is, Laura has my name in her mouth, but I don't know Laura's address. I don't know. I mean, I know what city she lives in just because she told me, but I'm not looking up Laura's address. I don't care what Laura's address is. I don't care what anybody's address is. And for anybody to say we have the right to look people up, no, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But then when they get looked up, they get pissed. Oh, you can't be like that. I mean,
I agree. I just feel like if you're going to defend somebody, if you're actually going to go to bat for them and you're actually going to defend them, then you need to have all the facts before you do it.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't have all the facts. They know half the facts, or they came in late or whatever, and then they go, defending a person with not all the facts. If you're going to defend them, you have all the facts before you defend them.
Right. And not only that, when you go white knight for people, you're the next target. So I'd advise whoever white knights for anybody needs to stop. I've done it, and it's not fun because I promise you, she's not going to do it for you. I promise you that.
I'm only white knighting for myself. It's me myself, and do I have friends and I stick up for them if I need to? Of course, but I'm not in no group. I'm not in no, this side, that side, whatever. I defend my truth. And just like that's why I had Leo's wife come up. Is she my friend? Yes. Would I have her back? Yes. But it wasn't for me to speak for her. That's why I had her come up, so she could speak what she wanted to speak. I didn't have to white knight for Leo's wife. Leo's wife is more than capable to white knight for herself. So people should, not white knight for Laura when you don't know all the facts, because you look foolish at the end of the day.
Because I've done it more than once for more than one person, and come to find out what I was saying wasn't 100% truth. I found that out after the fact. And then you look like an idiot. You really do.
You do.
Really do.
You really do. And we've all done it. I mean, We've all white knighted for people at some point or another. And then the only one looking for like a fool is the person, the white knighter, not the person you were white knighting for. You look like a fool because they sit there and be quiet and let you fight for them. Mm-hmm. And then the truth comes out and you look like,
Yeah, and then they're not there saying, oh, well, that's what I told her. No, they don't do that. They just sit back and laugh at your ass. That's what they're doing. I learned that the hard way.
Absolutely, Mojo. I mean, I'm hoping this is it. I'm really hoping this is it on discussing Purple People Eater. I'm really hoping, because this is not what I wanted to do. I know everybody is so sick of the drama, and every channel it's drama, 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 drama. But I'm not going to sit there and have her dictate to me who my friends are and what I should do for my friends and how I should do it for my friends. It's none of your business. I'm not talking to you, Laura. I'm not addressing you. I am talking to somebody else, and it's not your business.
That's right. I agree 100%. And how you choose to address your friend or the person is none of her business either. Your way of communicating with that person is none of her business.
Exactly.
I mean, if you want to text her or send the message by pigeon, who cares? I mean, who really cares?
Laura, that's the only one that really freaking cares, because she has to be all up in what I'm doing.
Because I'm sure Letha didn't call her and say, oh my God, guess what? Jenna just texted me and didn't call me.
Of course not. No, Laura jumped the gun. This is how I see it, in my opinion. Let's make this clear, my opinion, how it played out. Laura jumped the gun, went live, said that I never reached out to her, that I was too busy talking about secret chats than reaching out to her. At that time, I had no idea that her husband was sick, her husband passed, nothing. Because again, we don't watch Laura, we're blocked from Laura, don't see Laura's community post, had no clue. So Laura goes live and blasts me because I didn't reach out to her. So then I clap back and say, wrong again, girl. Get your facts straight before you come on a YouTube and speak shit you know nothing about. Because yes, indeed, I did reach out to her as soon as I found out. So instantly, Laura saw that video, called this person and said, did Jenna really reach out to you? And she said, yeah, she texted me. Oh, she texted you? She didn't call you? Oh, that's not a good person. Who does that? Who texts to give condolences? That's what my life's going to be about. That's going to be my clapback because I look like an asshole speaking on false shit you knew nothing about the night prior. So now you got to go live after the fact to spin it to fit your narrative. Now it's not that I didn't call her, reach out to her. Now it's because I texted her instead of called her. So now I'm still shitty because I didn't do it the way Laura would. But I know so many Patreons that had family members pass, and Laura didn't reach out to not a one of them. Not a one. To see how they were, a phone call or a text.
Yeah. And then we would remind her, we'd say, hey, have you talked to so-and-so? Oh no, I need to text them or I need to call them. Well, this happened 3 days ago, so please don't come at us with that because I have receipts on that.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to be on one person and I will show them if I have to. So please don't come with me that you're the almighty who gets in touch with people as soon as you find information out, because that's not the truth at all. Because actually, me, Jenna, and Galway were on a call yesterday, and we all found out at the same time when Jenna saw it on Facebook.
Correct.
And Jenna said, I'm going to reach out to her. And I'm like, yeah. And me and Galway both said, yeah, we will too. And we all texted her. So before you say anything, Laura, all three of us have reached out to Letha. Not that it's any of your business, but we all have. Ridiculous.
Purple People Eater can be big mad. Be big mad. But the only reason why you're big mad that we're sitting on a panel talking about you is because you brought it to make us talk about you. If you want to be big mad, then you don't want us talking about, then don't talk about us, and then you wouldn't have to be big mad.
And the same thing when Red Dragon had a death in her family after we left Patreon. We all reached out to Red Dragon.
Hey, Mandolin. Oh, Mandolin, we're friends now. You know, because I said thank you to you. We're bestest friends again. Just so you know. So I need to make sure I say hey to you. Hey, Mandolin. Good Lord. Because you gave me, told me about StreamYards and told me how I can download it on my phone. And I said, thank you. And sure enough, Laura had to make a video saying, we're the bestest friends now.
And she can't stand it because she can't stand it because you have needed no help starting your channel up, honey. So she can't say, I helped her build her channel and I gave her subs.
No.
Please, come on. We all know the truth.
I was talking about doing a channel for a long time. A lot of people know that. And I did it, and I didn't, and I didn't. And the reason why I didn't, because I knew if I chose to leave, that it would be held against me. I knew it because I've watched it happen time and time again to other creators that started a channel while they were a Patreon. Then it was, I helped them build their channel. I gave them subs. They wouldn't be where they were without me, and blah, 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 blah. So I refuse. I even had a Patreon at one time offer to send me a donation to help me get stuff to be able to do a channel. And I basically said no because I knew what it would be like. So once I left, I decided to do my channel. And I didn't do it based on Laura. My first couple of lives weren't about Laura. They only became about Laura when she decided to drag me on her panels. So now, I built my channel on my own. I didn't need her help. She can't ever sit there and say anything about my channel. I did it on my own.
Yep.
And if I want to say anything, I can say thanks for dragging me, Laura, because you're only helping my channel.
That's right.
So keep saying my name by all means. Keep dragging me. You're only helping me.
That's right. And then we can say Laura money, honey.
Yeah. Laura money, honey. Exactly. So, I mean, thanks for your dragging, the last 2 days, because boy, I gained some subs because of you. Boy, did I gain some subs because you wanted to put my name in your mouth.
Yep.
Yep.
Very sad. But that's what she uses, so why can't you?
Exactly. But I knew it. That's why I never built my channel while I was a Patreon. Because I knew if I did that it would be against me. And there was no way that purple people eater was getting any credit for my crap.
Yeah,
her in her made up mind thinking she deserves credit.
Well, that's what she says about Tracy's channel,
All the time. All the time. Tracy wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for her.
Yep. Yep.
Just like Mandolin. Mandolin started a channel. Mandolin left Patreon, went MIA for 3-4 months, came back, started a channel, and he still says Mandolin built her channel off of her.
Yep. Yeah, she needs royalties.
Dollar Tree House soar over her empire.
Yeah, her and her empire.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, during this stuff that's going on in the world, there was a lot of creators that didn't drop their PayPal the whole time. They even, took off their super chats, everything during this hard time. Yeah, but did Laura? No. Nope, not once. That's all she cares about. She don't care about the person. She cares about what that person can do for her. And when you stop doing for her, that's when she doesn't care anymore. As long as you're doing for her, you know, she's got your back. But
Well, COVID didn't affect her life.
right, in her theory has your back, but it's a half-ass back. But as long as you're, you know, so you know, giving her all that stuff, she'll have it. But as soon as you stop, she turns on you quicker than shit.
Yeah.
That's all she cares about. She don't care about the person. She cares about what they can do for her.
Yep, because I can honestly say she never did anything for me. But I'm glad. Because then it would.
Right. But Laura didn't say she's true crime anymore. I mean, well, I think she did a true crime once in 6 months, maybe 7 months, and she only got 69 people in there. And she didn't even have the whole crime right.
Yeah. Yeah, when you have Gray in there correcting you, it's pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why Gray gets so mad when some people do true crime, because they don't have the facts, and then it screws it all up, you know. And Gray's right about that, you know.
But she's not true crime anymore. She needs to get off of that. You're not true crime. Your MMA days are over. That ship has sailed a long time ago.
Yeah.
You are 110% drama.
Say it with us now. Drama. Drama.
Your name should be Perplex Drama.
That's right. And that's fine. Just
exactly.
don't say you're anything else. Don't say you're done. Don't say all this, because everybody knows that's not the truth. You know, you're not done.
Right, because wasn't it a couple weeks ago she said she was done?
Yeah.
She was done. She wasn't talking about us no more. We're irrelevant. We're bottom feeders. We're not talking about them no more. I'm not giving them content no more. Blah, 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 blah. I think that lasted, 12 hours?
If that. However long she slept that night.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Because we're not important to her. But yet she's got all her Patreons in here watching. And now you know she's texting. What are they saying? What are they talking about? Oh, get the fuck out of here. That ain't true. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's such a stupid bitch.
UCUNT.
Yep. Exactly.
And we haven't called her one name. Not one.
Nope. Because Purple People Eater is a song.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It is.
I've only called her by her name. I haven't called her any foul name. I don't have to cuss to get my point across.
Nope. Because that's what adults do. That's what dignified adults do. Classy adults do. Not trashy adults. We're classy adults.
Yeah.
There's trashy adults and classy adults.
That's right. So, well, I'm going to jump down. I got to call my dad back. He just tried to call me. So,
okay.
Y'all have a great day. I'm sorry I couldn't see chat.
Everybody give Leo's wife some love. Thank you, girl, for coming up.
All right, no problem. Bye, guys.
Bye. That doesn't matter. My supporters matter. Her words, I'm sure. Meanwhile, her supporters see through her BS more and more daily. Sloan, they do. They do. Like I said, at some point, everybody sees the light. Just like we said back in the day when the ex Patreons used to say, some days, someday they'll see the light, someday they'll see the light, someday they'll feel free. And we never understood what they were talking about. But now that we're gone, you do. It opens your eyes because you don't have her in your brain manipulating and twisting and having it, fit her narrative. But I think that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's hope, but we all know that ain't gonna happen. Hopefully, this is the last time I have to address this woman. I don't watch you. I don't anything. And if you do want to go tit for tat, unblock us. Unblock us all. Let us come on your panel and address you. Thank you, Mojo. So, anybody, if you guys have not subbed, please sub. If you guys could hit the likes, hit the likes. Thank you guys for all coming in. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I hope everybody enjoys their Monday. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.